As you've seen in part 1 of this video series, we're aiming to speed up our workflow. The process I'm demonstrating here is a method for simplifying our shading technique, with the intention of making the ideation process as efficient as possible. I'm hoping that by producing my sketches quickly, I'll not only be able to share my thoughts in real time with my client, but I'll also give myself the tools to avoid a creative block. When I work quickly, I don't overthink my design ideas. When I'm not overthinking my design ideas, they flow readily. One of the important factors here is how much I bother about neatness. If I'm thinking about neatness, I'll start worrying about how my page will look. When I'm worrying about how my page will look, I'll become more tense and my work will begin to look increasingly amateurish. It can be a difficult concept to grasp, but the less I care about the quality of my sketches, the better the quality will become. Now you can see here that I'm choosing where I think there would be a shadow on my sketch of the hand and brush, and I'm blocking those areas in with parallel lines. I'm deliberately keeping the process quite loose so that there's a more natural look to my sketches. Any striving for accuracy that creeps into my work will result in a less confident looking sketch. Here I'm adding contrast to my sketch. Without this thicker, heavier line which emboldens the shadow, my sketch looks a little washed out. I'm focusing this on my lower lines and those which are most hidden from my imaginary light source. I'm also filling in any areas which would be completely hidden from the light. You will have noticed that my sketch started as a simple line drawing. I produced this sketch whilst holding a brush in my left hand, observing what I could see and making light marks to create an outline on the page. There are links below to a couple of my videos which explain how to sketch from observation. The links will be at the end of this video too. Before starting my shading, I've given thought to how I might simplify it into just two tones, light and dark. The light is left unshaded and the dark is filled with these parallel lines. The light areas are those which are hit by some light, and the dark areas are those in shadow. Again, a darker, heavier pen just adds a touch more contrast, breaking the sketch away from the paper and lifting it to within reach of anyone looking at the page. Now here I'm simply demonstrating that the shading need not consist of vertical lines. Importantly, the lines can be at any angle. Again, they're parallel to each other and they fill an area that's a simplified part of the shape that's more hidden from the light source. Before I add contrast to my sketches with the darker pen, I'm adding shadow underneath the shapes. This is another way to help the sketches break free from the paper and jump out at the person reading the page. And the darker pen enhances this effect. For more on shading, I've linked some of my other videos in the description below and at the end of this video. If you found these videos useful, there are plenty more on my channel. Don't forget to subscribe, and you can find me over on Instagram to have a look at what's going on behind the scenes. Thanks for watching.